שנתת בי טהורה היא. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא. אתה בראת, אתה יצרת, אתה נפחת בי, ואתה משמרה בקרבי. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא.
My God, the soul that you have given me is pure. You created it, you formed it, you breathed it into me, you keep my body and soul together. So long as this soul is within me, I acknowledge you, Adonai my God, my ancestors' God, master of all creation, sovereign of all souls. Baruch atah Adonai, asher be'ado nefesh kol chai, veruach kol basar ish. Blessed are you, Adonai, in whose hand is every living soul and the breath of humankind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sechvivina levavchim bein yom uvein laila.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokah haaretz al hamayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamachim mitzadei gaver.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanotein laya'ef koach.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hama'avir she'na me'enai utnuma me'afapai.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani b'tselem Elohim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani ben chorim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Ozer Yisrael bigvura.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok v'divrei Torah.
Amen.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who makes us holy with mitzvot and who commands us to engage in the words of Torah. Elu devarim she'ein lahem shior she'adam ochel peirotehem be'olam hazeh v'hakeren kayemet lo la'olam haba ve'elu hein. These are the things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of this world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring parents, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, burying the dead, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה. תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו Amen.
Please rise for the Baruch Hu.
Yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai, yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-da-dai-dai-dai. Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruchu et Adonai hamevorach. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamevorach le'olam va'ed. Yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai-dai, yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-da-dai, yai-dai-da-dai-dai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam yotzer or uvarei hoshech osei shalom uvarei et hakol hameir la'aretz v'la'arim alecha barachamim utuvo mechadesh bechol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai kulam bechochma asita mal'a ha'aretz kinyanecha titbarach Adonai Eloheinu al shevach ma'aseh yadecha va'al me'orei or she'asita yafa arucha sela or hadash al tzion ta'ir v'nizkeh chulanu meheira le'oro. In the beginning, a new light was sown for the righteous, a promise that your light would become the catalyst, first for order and then for hope. Author of language and light, help us to use words as you have, to cast light into dark waters and draw out justice and truth. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer hameorot. Blessed are you, Adonai, who creates light. Ahava rabba ahavtanu, Adonai Eloheinu, chemla gdola v'teira chamalta aleinu, ba'avor avotenu v'imotenu, shabatru v'cha vatlamdeim chukei chaim, kein techonenu utlamdenu. Hamrachem rachem aleinu, v'tein belibenu, lehavin ulhaskil lishmoa, liomod ulalamed, lishmor, vela'asot, ulkayem, et kol devarim talmud toratecha barachamim. Deep is your love for us, Adonai, and great is your compassion. Have compassion upon us, source of mercy, and guide us to know and to understand, learn and teach, observe and uphold with love and all the teachings of your Torah. Teach us your way, that we may walk in your truth. Unite our hearts, that we may honor your name. When we fulfill your commandments, all shall walk in liberty. Mercy and truth shall be the cornerstones of our society. Justice and peace shall be given to everyone.
והערנו בתורתך ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך ויחד לבבנו לאהבה וליראה את שמך ולא נבוש ולא ניכלם ולא ניכשל לעולם ועד כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו נגילה ונשמחה נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך.
Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Blessed are you, Adonai, who chooses your people Israel with care.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Ya-da-dai, la-la-la-lai, ya-da-dai, la-la-lai. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'elech asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha V'shirnantam levanecha, v'tirbartam bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, uvleftecha v'aderech, u'shompecha uvkumecha, u'shartam leot al yadecha, v'hayu netotafo b'neinecha, u'shartam al mezuzot beitecha, Uisharecha Leman Tiskeru Vasitem Et Kol Mitzvotai Vitem Kedoshim Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher Hoheti Etem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Lihot Lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. If we can hear the words from Sinai, then love will flow from us, and we shall serve all that is holy with our intellect and all our passion and all our life. If we can serve all that is holy, then we shall be doing what
all that
humans can to help the rains flow, the grasses to be green, the grains to be golden like the sun, and the rivers to be filled with life once more. All the children of God shall eat it, and there will be enough. But if we turn from Sinai's words and serve only what is common and profane, making gods of our own comfort or power, then the holiness of life will contract from us. Our world will grow inhospitable.
Let us therefore lace these words into our passion and our intellect, and bind them as a sign upon our hands and eyes. Let us write them in the mezuzot upon our doors, and teach them to our children.
Let us honor the generations that came before us, keeping the promise for those yet to be.
Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ledar v'kodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ledar v'kodesh. Nora tehilot osei velem, Nora tehilot osei velem, Adonai. Shashi b'chul ge'ulim Leshimcha asifat hayam Yachad kulam hodu Behimlichu le'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed Bichamocha ba'elim Adonai Kamocha nedar b'kodesh, mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osei felem, Nora tehilot osei.
Sor Yisrael, Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, Ufte chinu mecha, Yehuda ve'Yisrael. Go aleinu Adonai Tzevaot, Shemo Kadosh Yisrael. Rock of Israel, come to Israel's help. Fulfill your prophet's words of redemption of Judah and Israel. Our Redeemer is Adonai Tzevaot, the Holy One of Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. Blessed are you, Adonai, the Redeemer of Israel. Please rise for the Amidah. Adonai sefatayv tiftaf ufi yagid techilatecha. Adonai sefatayv tiftaf ufi yagid techilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Bezocher Hastei Avovimo, Maybe Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo B'ahava, Melech Hoser U'Moshiach U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Be'ezrat Sarah. Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Ata Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hata, Mechaye Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamim Rabbi, Somech Nofli Beroche Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayen emunato lishanei afar michamocha ba'al gevurot umidom melach melech memit umechayen umatzmiach v'yeshua v'ne'emanata lefayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol.
Nekadesh et shimcha ba'olam Keshem shemakdishim oto bishmei marom Kakatuv al yad nebiyecha Vekara ze el ze ve'amar Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Meloch ol haaretz, Kevodo. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Ma'adir Shimcha bechol haaretz, Baruch Kevod Adonai Mimkomo. Echad hu Eloheinu, hu Avinu, hu Malkeinu, hu Moshienu vehu Yashmienu, berachamav le'enei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Yichtzion, Ledor vador, Ledor vador nagid God lecha, ulenetzach netzachim krushatcha nagdish, v'shivachacha Eloheinu, mipinu lo yamush, le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated.
Yismechu v'malachutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malachutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. Am, Mekadeshei, Mekadeshei Shevi Shabbat, Shabbat, Kulam Yisbe'u Mit'ango Mituvecha Shabbat. Yismechu V'malechutecha, Shomrei, Shomrei, Shomrei Shabbat, V'korei oneg Shabbat. V'ham Shvi Ratzita bo v'kidashto Shabbat, Chemdat Yamin Oto karata Shabbat. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת בקורא עונג שבת זכר זכר למעשה בראשית שבת זכר זכר למעשה בראשית שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael utfilatam be'ahava tekabel uti leratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha el karov lechol korav Pnei el avadecha vechonenu shefo ruchacha Eloheinu v'techezena einenu b'shuvcha letzion barachamim. Baruch atah Adonai hamachazir shechinato letzion. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may we all live in such a way that this day fulfill its purpose.
שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך ברכנו יוצרנו כולנו כאחד באור פניך כי באור פניך נתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו שים שלום טובה וברכה חן וחסד רחמים ברחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך תורת חיים ואהבת חסד ואהבת חסד וצדקה וברכה ברחמים וחיים בשלום שים שלום טובה וברכה חן וחסד ורחמים ברחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך בטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך שים שלום טובה וברכה חן וחסד ורחמים ברחמים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל עמך.
Grant peace, goodness, and blessing, love, compassion, and mercy to us, to all your people Israel, and to all the world. Bless all of us, our Creator, all of us together, through the light of your presence. For in that light you have given us a Torah of life, a love of kindness, justice, blessing, and mercy, life and peace. May it be good in your eyes to bless your people Israel each and every moment with your peace. Baruch atah Adonai hamvarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom. Blessed are you, Adonai, who blesses the people Israel with peace. We continue with a moment of silent meditation.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל יושבי תבל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל יושבי תבל.
We continue now with Seder Kriyat HaTorah, our service for reading the Torah, found on page 19. Beit Yaakov l'chu v'nocha ba'or Adonai, O house of Jacob, come, let us walk in the light of Adonai. Please rise.
אין כמוך באלוהים אדוני, ואין כמעשיך. מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום.
this is a moment where we commit ourselves to the promise of tomorrow. I'll talk more about that a little bit later. But we commit ourselves to the promise of tomorrow because you are inheriting this Torah from all those who came before you and those you cannot see up here on the bima with you. But because they committed themselves to pass down Torah, you now receive it today. Because you receive it today, perhaps that line will continue on to generations you might never get to see, but are going to receive the Torah because you have committed yourself to the promise of tomorrow today.
Wait, I need my tissues. Okay, thanks, Tara. All right. We have until 12:15, right?
Jewish time, you can go over.
It's fine. Congratulations and happy birthday, Max. We hear you, Olivia and Mia. This is a significant milestone in your life, and we are so proud of you. Dad and I want you to I can't do this.
Mom and I want you to stop and take a moment, take a look. This sanctuary in the building you've grown up in is holding people that have come from near and far, from all parts of your life, to support you today, and we want you to revel in that for just a moment. Okay, now on to the embarrassing part. Just kidding. These words are all that is standing between you and your chanting of this week's Torah portion in Haftorah, and we know that you want to get to that and that the party that follows. Max, 13 years ago, a few blocks from here, you arrived Earthside, 5 weeks and 2 days earlier than expected. From the moment you arrived, you captivated our hearts completely. First with your perfectly round face, expressive eyes, your strawberry blonde hair, your cutie mark, and that baby smell. Then with your charm, you let everyone hold you who is willing, especially if they were reading to you. And then with your kindness, sensitivity, generosity, polite manners, and thoughtfulness, traits that are obvious to everyone who meets you.
You are all those things and more. Over the last 9 months, we have had a chance to see what a hard worker you are. Around the same time you started your bar mitzvah studies, you also began the process of working towards your black belt, a goal you set for yourself 7 years ago. You balance both with your schoolwork, religious school, and being a son, brother, and friend. We've seen you persevere, digging in these last few weeks leading up to today to be prepared, managing the disappointment of not moving ahead in your first black belt cycle, and then sustaining an injury that nearly kept you out of the cycle that followed. All while managing an increasing school workload, which caught us all a little bit by surprise. We had no doubt that you'd be successful, and if for some reason you faltered, we also knew you'd get back up again. A lot of proud parents use this moment, to list their child's many accomplishments or to plot a course for their child's life. We could do that, but we won't, because we don't have any specific ambitions for you. You have so many gifts that you could and can do anything, really. We do want to tell you, though, that it's not important to set the world on fire, but rather to take care of people's hearts and be a force for what is good. I hear you. In this world, this is a heavy load to bear. But we know that you can and will rise to the task. In a little while, when you are called to the Torah for an aliyah, you will officially be a Jewish man in the eyes of our religion. Maybe not our eyes, but in the eyes of our religion. We know you are you are a Spider-Man fan, so it should come as no surprise to you when we say, with great power comes great responsibility. There is no greater time for you to embrace your Judaism and the responsibility of living Jewish mitzvot,
setting an example to those who look up to you, and in collaboration with other Jewish adults in the communities you are a part on behalf of Jewish people everywhere.
Mazel tov, Max. We are so incredibly proud of you and love you very much. Wow, y'all didn't warn me. I love you. Okay.
Ki mitzion tetzeh Torah udvar Adonai miYerushalayim. For out of Zion shall go forth the Torah and the word of Adonai from Jerusalem. Gadlu l'Adonai iti unromama shemo yachdav. Magnify God's greatness with me, and together let us exalt God's holy name.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishtachavu har kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
Please be seated. Look familiar? Yeah, it's good when it looks familiar. This morning, Max will be chanting from Acharei Mot, Leviticus 16, verses 1 through 14. I'm not going to talk about it because he's going to talk about it in a little bit. We call as our first Aliyah the Torah, Emily and Gary Gans, the grandparents of Bar Mitzvah.
Ya'amdu el kapel bat Mudka Meir veGershon ben Meir vedora ha'aliyah harishona.
Baruch Adonai.
Noi, et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach. Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bocha banu mikol ha'amim, v'notan lanu et toraso. Baruch Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe acharei mot shnei bnei Aharon bekor vatam lifnei Adonai vayamutu vayomer Adonai el Moshe daber el Haron achicha v'al yavo v'hoet el hakodesh mi beit la parochet el panei hakaporet asher al haron v'lo yamut ki be'anan era'eh al hakaporet bezot yavo aharon el hakodesh Befar ben bakar lechatat ve'ayil le'olah.
Blessing after.
Oh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natalonu Torah emet v'chayei haolam. Natan Avasenu Tenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah. Amen.
It is my honor to call up Lori and Stan Lipper, the other grandparents of the Bar Mitzvah.
Ya'amdu Leah bat Miriam v'Shmuel ben Yosef v'Gitl la'aliyah hasheni.
Baruch et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch
Adonai
hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch
Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bocha banu mikol ha'amim, v'notan lanu et torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Ketanet bad kodesh yilbash umichnasei vad yihyu al basaro uvavnet bad yachgor uvmit nefet bad yitnof big day kodesh heim berachat b'mayim epasaro ulvesham ume'et adat b'nei Yisrael yikach shnei se'irei izim lechatat v'ayil echad le'olah v'hikriv aharon et par hachatat asher lo v'chiper ba'ado uv'ad beito v'lakach et shnei hase'irim v'ha'amid otam lifnei Adonai petach ohel moed.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bocha lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olonu tabikokenu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
It is my honor now to call up our third Aliyah, Jessica and Daniel Lipper, the parents of the Bar Mitzvah.
Yamdu Shendel bat Gershon ve'Elka Perel v'Daniel ben Shmuel ve'Leah l'Aliyah hashlishi.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'natan aharon el shnei ha'seirim goralut gora echad l'Adonai v'gora echad la'azazel v'hakriv aharon et ha'seir asher alav hagora l'Adonai ve'asahu chatat ve'hasair asher Allah alav hagora la'azazel yod marchai lifnei Adonai l'chaper Allah leshalach oto la'azazel hamid bara vehikriv Aharon epar hachatat asher lo vehiper ba'ado uv'ad beito vesachat et par hachatat asher lo.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
And now for our fourth Aliyah, Max Lipper, our bar mitzvah.
Ya'amod, 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 Meir Yaakov ben Daniel v'Shendel, Habachor har bar mitzvah, Chazak, Chazak.
Baruch et Adonai hambarach.
Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hambarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
V'lakach melo hamachta gahalei eish me'al hamizbeach milifnei Adonai umlo hofnav ketorat samim daka v'hevi mi beit la pavrohet v'natan et haktoret al ha'esh lifnei Adonai v'chisah anan haktoret et hakaporet asher al ha'edut v'lo yamut v'lakach midam hapar v'hezab be'etzba'o al pnei hakaporet kedma v'lifnei hakaporet yazeh sheva pa'amim min hadam be'etzba'o. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet b'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov. Simen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simen tov, yelanu. Simen Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Yeilanu, 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 Bechol Yisrael, Yeilanu, Yeilanu, Bechol Yisrael, Yeilanu, Yeilanu, Bechol Yisrael, Yeilanu, Yeilanu, Bechol Yisrael.
Please rise.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. ידה לי 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 לי, ידה לי לי לי, ידה לי 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 לי, ידה לי לי, ידה לי לי לי, ידה לי 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 לי. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
Our bar mitzvah will continue now with his haftarah, followed by his speech.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nevi'im tovim v'ratza v'divrei hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah Uv Moshe Avdo, Uv Yisrael Amo, Uvin Vie Haemet Vatzedek. Vayahid of Adonai Eli Lemor, Ve'ata Ben Adam, Hatishpot, et ir haramim v'hodata et kol toavoteha ve'amarta ko amar Adonai Elohim ir shofechet dam v'tocha lavo ita ve'asta gilulim aleha latom belamech asher shafacht ashamt uvegiulaich asher asit tamet vatakrivi amaich vatavo al shenotaich al kain netatich cherpa lagoyim v'kalasa lechol ha'aratzot hakrovot v'harchokot mimech yitkal suvach Tme'at Hashem Rabat HaMehuma Hine Nesi'ei Yisrael Ish Lezer'o Hayu Vach Lema'an Shefoch Dam Avaim Hekaluvach Lager Asuva Oshek Betocha Letom Va'almana Honu Vach Kodashai Bazit Ve'et Shabtotai Chilalt Anshe Rachil Hayuvach Leman Shefoch Dam Ve'el Heharim Achluvach Zima Asu Betochech Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Tzor Kol HaOlamim Tzadik B'chol Hadorot Ha'el HaNe'eman HaOmer Ve'oseh HaMedaber Kayim Shekol Devarav Emet Vatzedek Al HaTorah Ve'al Havodah Ve'al Nevi'im Ve'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatatam Lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha Ve'limnucha Lechavod Ultifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu Modim Lach Umvarchim Otach Yitbarach Shimcha Befi Kol Chai Tamid Le'olam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Shabbat Shalom. You're close to the end of the service, and I'm extremely proud of where I am right now. Getting to this point took a lot of hard work. 9 months of tutoring and practice and more tutoring and more practice, well, you get the idea. Now that I've become a Jewish adult, I have to know what it means. Being a Jewish adult means to help pitch into the community whenever I can and having more responsibility. Pitching in to help the community is also a way that I can help strengthen the Jewish people. There are more ways to do so, like random acts of kindness, donating to soup kitchens, and more. My Torah portion is Al HaRemot from Leviticus chapter 16. The title of my Torah portion means after the death, referring to the fact that both of Aaron's sons just died because they got too close to the altar. The Torah portion begins with God telling Aaron, through Moses, of what he needs to do to purify himself after losing his sons so that he can work as the high priest again. While studying my portion, I felt a lot of anger and sadness. I felt these two feelings because the flames jumped out and killed Aaron's 2 sons. Was this just? Well, it depends. Because if Adonai was the one who controlled the fire and killed the Aaron's sons, then it probably was just. But if Adonai wasn't, then it probably wouldn't have been just. Maybe they did something to deserve being engulfed in the fire. And if it is something that Adonai allowed, then it must be just. Something can be just and still be sad. However, I do feel relief that even after the deaths, Aaron can still be the high priest. I think a lesson from this is that if you end up doing something that would deserve retaliation in the future, someone else shouldn't be punished for what you did. Another possibility is that when you lose a child, you're probably going to feel lost in the world. While some could see what Adonai did as being callous because why can't you just let Aaron grieve? What Adonai could have been doing was giving Aaron a way to move forward, a way to keep living in a sense of direction and purpose in life. My bar mitzvah project was making snack bags for Elijah's promise. Some people are lucky to be able to walk to their fridge or pantry and just grab a snack when they're hungry. Lots of people can't do that. That's why for my project, I chose to make snack bags for Elijah's promise. I did this project and lived the values of the Torah by doing the mitzvah of feeding the hungry. Now back to the fact that the service is almost over. There are a few people I would like to thank, even if they aren't here right now. Rabbi Baisley, Rabbi Lotenberg, Cantor Stanton, Moore Susan, Paxton Fur, and Leah Angelo for helping me learn all the prayers in my Torah portion my Haftarah portion and write the speech that I'm giving at this very moment. I would like to thank my parents for driving me here every day and giving up their own time to do so. I also can't forget to thank my little brother, Gus. He was a good sport for having to wait for me while I was at tutoring and giving me space and silence when I practiced at home. And last but not least, I would like to thank everyone here for keeping me motivated. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, our God and God of all ages, I'm deeply grateful for this sacred moment in my life and the opportunity to lead this holy community in prayer. Adonai, my God, I pray that I may always be worthy of this tradition. Please be with me as I take this tradition into my heart and in turn pass it on to another generation to come. I pray that I may always be a faithful Jew as I search for wisdom and truth and work for justice and peace. Today, I commit myself to continuing my religious school education here at the temple. I pray that my continued education may lead me to a life of Torah, a life of wisdom, and a life filled with acts of gimilut chasanim, acts of care and kindness towards others, no matter race or creed. Amen.
We continue now on page 22 as we return our Torah to the Ark. Yahalu et Shem Adonai ki nishgav shemo levado. Let us praise the name of Adonai, for God's name alone is exalted. Please rise.
Hodo al eretz v'shamayim vayarem keren le'amo tehila lechol chasidav livnei Yisrael am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah. May you be blessed as you go on your way. May you be guided in peace. May you be blessed with health and joy. May this be his blessing. Amen. 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 May this be his blessing. Amen. Blessing. Amen. May you be sheltered by the wings of peace. May you be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find their way to your soul. May this be his blessing. Amen. please join me. Amen. Amen. May this be his blessing. Amen. 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 May this be his blessing. Amen.
Don't go anywhere. I've known you since you were 2, and to see this mensch in front of me, it's sometimes hard for me to find the right words. I have loved watching you develop into you, you figuring out how life works, and to encounter life and play with it and engage with it. And I've always been struck with the enormous kindness and empathy you bring to others, yet strength and resilience that's married with it. I'm a little nervous right now because he just became a black belt and I don't want to say anything too embarrassing. I'm going to remind you the cameras are rolling, so. There were 2 things that you said in your devar that I think highlight that care and empathy and strength you bring to the world, and why this is a moment where we renew our promise in tomorrow. There's a lot happening in the world that could make us disheartened. There's a lot of things in the world that are happening right now, whether it's a war in the Middle East, rising anti-Semitism here at home, or even hunger insecurity, home insecurity, the endless bickering we face in society. So it's hard to find faith that tomorrow will be good. But this is a moment where we renew our faith in tomorrow because people like you are giving us faith and courage to find that strength and that image of what tomorrow can bring. The 2 things in your devar. The first was acknowledging that things can be just, but sad at the same time. I believe that's literally what you said. Yeah? Good, I'm glad I remembered it correctly. I don't think you truly understand how mature that statement is, knowing that things can be just, but also sad. That's one of the things that gives me faith in tomorrow, because we're giving our Torah into somebody who has a mature vision of what the world ought to be and can be, but also knows what's just and what's unjust. Not just what feels good and what feels bad. The second thing is that you said that you can help strengthen the world and strengthen Judaism through random acts of kindness. Here's where I disagree with you. When it comes to you, Max, I don't think they're random at all. I think they're strategic. I think when you engage with the world and bring kindness into it, they are strategic acts of kindness. How you feed people, how you cook, how you care for those who are vulnerable, how you look out for people who are vulnerable, how you sometimes look out for your brother. They're all done in strategic ways. you have an incredibly big heart. You want to share that heart with the world. You also have the strength about you too to know when it's right and when it's wrong to do so. That's what I mean by renew our promise in tomorrow.